Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dork side. It is I, a friendly neighborhood dork in the woods, and today I'm going to tell you why I put my dual sport in the back of my truck instead of just riding it everywhere like some people do. I'm breaking the rules, the dual sport rules. That's pretty. That's right everyone, I am the dork in the road and I want to be your internet riding buddy, but I'm better than your regular riding buddies because I'm available whenever you want and I come with a mute button. So please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you know when I post awesome new content just like this. I once saw a dual sport meme posted in one of the various dual sport groups that I'm a part of, and it said, I think it was a bumper sticker actually, on somebody's bike that said, "If you see this in the back of a truck, it's been stolen." And I thought that was awesome, and an awesome sentiment, because the great thing about dual sports is they do everything. So you can ride them on the highway, you can ride them in the woods, you can ride them to where you're riding, go riding, and then ride at home. It's like the ultimate Swiss Army knife of motorcycling tools. And I appreciate that sentiment. I love the hardcore segment of the dual sport community that does exactly that. Rides an hour to get to the place where they're going to ride trails, rides trails all day, and then rides home. That's awesome. I respect you so much. I personally don't do that as much. And it's not because I think it's dumb. I think it's awesome. But there are really, I think, four big reasons, four major reasons why I usually transport my bike to the bottom of the hill and then start riding it in the woods, almost as if it were a dirt bike. I sometimes don't take advantage of the on-road capabilities as much. But there's a couple reasons for that. The first one is I got these 90-10 tires. I got an Pirelli MT21 on the front, a Dunlop D606 on the back. There's links down below if you're interested. They're really, really great tires. I got them because the winters get really shitty muddy up here in Oregon, and I was having a heck of a time on the old tires, getting any traction at all, so I went to a 90-10. And they're more expensive than some other tires, and I don't want to wear them out on the street. And so when I have a choice, I'll often elect to not ride this bike on the street, just because, not because they're uncomfortable on the street, they actually do fine. They're really loud. That's about the biggest disadvantage, I think. But I just don't want to wear them out. I want them to last a long time. I want to get a few years out of them. I like to only use these tires off-road. That's one big reason. Another big reason that I transport my bike instead of riding it to the place where I want to ride is paranoia. I don't know. Paranoia is maybe not the best word. I'm not an amazing trail rider in particular. I just think, what if I damage the bike in some way? Even knocking off a foot peg or something, getting the chain all loose, or just if I break it in such a way that then I'm stranded, right? I can't ride home. It's different than if I put my bike in the truck, take it to the trails, and then I break it on the trail. I just got to get towed back to the staging area. I don't have to figure out how to get it all the way home. So that's a consideration that enters my mind. Also, is what if I break it when I'm out in the woods doing off-road riding? That's more of a trail riding thing. That's more of a reason why I don't ride to the trails and then ride the trails. I'm not as concerned about it out here because I don't do super heinous stuff out here. But that's number two. Again, these are minor reasons. The major reasons are coming up. So 3 and 4 are the biggest reasons why I don't do it. So 3 is I get tired. And this bike, while I love it, is not super comfortable, especially for long periods of time, and especially when you're just sitting and not moving around on the bike a lot like you would be on the highway. And so if I have to ride an hour to get to where I'm going to go riding in the woods, I'm going to be an hour's worth of tired when I get there, and I just don't want to be an hour's worth of tired. I would rather spend that hour riding in the woods before I get tired and think, it's probably time to head back before I start screwing around, making mistakes because I'm getting careless because I'm tired. So I don't want to be exhausted, and I don't want to be sore. That's the other thing, riding on this bike for a long period of time. And this seat pad helps, but these dual sports are not designed to be comfortable. They're not designed for long road riding comfort, right? They're designed to be dirt bike style. So the stock seat on this thing is basically a 2x4. Again, the seat pad helps, but so I don't want to be sore and I don't want to be tired when I get to the trails or to the woods. Like today, I just parked at the bottom of this hill and I rode the motorcycle up here. So that's reason number 3. And the fourth reason is probably the biggest one, and there are some ways to rectify it. I just haven't done them yet, but it's the fuel capacity of this motorcycle. And it's a reason why people often upgrade or add a Rotopax. That's probably what I will do eventually, is get a Rotopax just for peace of mind and to take a little bit longer trips. But this bike has a 2-gallon tank. With me on it, it gets about 50 miles to the gallon. It's supposed to get 70. Lies. That's lies, Honda. I get 50, 55 maybe riding this thing. Now, I don't ride it on the highway. That could be why. But At least up in the woods I get 50, 55. For instance, just gonna give you an example because I really like to ride up here. So I'm up Canyon Creek right now. Okay, that is just up Highway 20 from Sweet Home, Oregon. But it's 20 miles from Sweet Home, Oregon. And the gas station is not right at the edge of town. It's another 2 or 3 miles into town. So let's figure it's a 50-mile round trip. Always overestimate when you're talking about fuel capacity. So to get up here and then get back from here to the gas station is 50 miles, okay? That's half my fuel capacity, which only gives me how much? You're doing math at home? 50 miles of riding up here, which, if I'm going up and back, is 25 miles up, 25 miles down, which seems like a lot, but it's not up here. I am probably, I don't know, 12 miles from the bottom right now. I did 50 miles today. Holy shit, look at this branch. I'm gonna do, by the time I get back to the truck, I will have done 50 miles today, and I've been up here for 3 hours. I'm 38 miles today so far on the clock, and I'm 12 to 15 miles from the bottom right now. That means to do the amount of riding that I did today, and safely get back to town, and I want a margin of for error in case I get stuck, have to take a different way. Any reason. I don't want to be up here with just enough fuel to get me up, ride, and get me home. And I also want to be able to be like, oh, a side road I wasn't planning on taking, and be able to explore that without being concerned. So I don't have the fuel capacity in this motorcycle, and I don't live close enough, or at least there's no places near me where you can get gas, get into the woods. Not super close to me, there are some, but within a reasonable riding distance where you can get gas, get into the woods, ride around all day, and get back to the gas station. Everything is 20 or 25 miles from a town with a gas station, at least locally within a 100-mile radius. Anything longer than that, I'm going to put it in the truck anyway, because reason 3, I don't want to be tired when I get here. I don't want to ride that far on this bike. If I was going to go moto camping and not go riding, that'd be a different story. I could totally do that, but I still need to bring extra fuel. There's just not enough of a margin for error on this bike. So fuel capacity and peace of mind is the biggest reason why I transport this motorcycle, why you see me loading it up into the truck in the videos that I make about going on my dual sport adventures rather than riding it out there. So I know that is, the purists will say that is not being true to the spirit of dual sporting, and I agree. I often sing the praises of the versatility and the fact that you don't need anything else to enjoy your dual sport, and I firmly believe that. But if you do have a thing like a truck where you can transport it, you can enjoy it even more. That's my philosophy. So I want to get max enjoyment. So I don't judge you for riding all the way out there. Don't judge me for putting it in my truck. And nobody ever has. It's not like a thing that's come up on videos. I just know it's a thing in the dual sporting community. So that's 4 reasons why I transport my dual sport motorcycle rather than just riding it everywhere. So what do you think? Am I violating the spirit of dual sport motorcycling? Should I have just gotten a dirt bike? I sometimes think that to myself, but if you saw my 5 reasons why a dual sport is better than a dirt bike video, you'll see that there's more than just the ability to ride on road that makes me a dual sport fanboy. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for watching, and as always, please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you.
Excellent!
Something just hit me in the beard. Hopefully it wasn't a rock. If it was, my beards are really good at cradling it.